After all the failures we've seen for Star Wars over the last few years, Lucasfilm put everything into Ahsoka. They've done so much promotion, different fan events. They have a lot riding on this series, and fans who have been pissed off for the last several are expecting a lot from it as well. But of course, Lucasfilm had to Lucasfilm. It doesn't matter whose project it is. There's always a reminder that Disney Star Wars is still Disney Star Wars. And we are going to get into a major spoiler for the Ahsoka series, so fair warning before I get there. Something happened at the very end of episode 1 that was resolved at the beginning of episode 2. And of course, once again, we find out that in Disney Star Wars, lightsabers through the stomach apparently mean absolutely nothing. Ahsoka's Sabine Wren twist just insulted prequels fans. And of course, it's not just Sabine Wren that this has happened to, but yes, Sabine Wren got stabbed with a lightsaber through the chest, stomach, abdomen region, somewhere around there, and was perfectly fine just like a day later. No big deal, no problem, because this is Disney Star Wars. The same thing we saw in the Obi-Wan Kenobi series, not once but twice, with the Inquisitor and with Reva. Because lightsaber stabs through the gut mean nothing. I'm not sure why they even do it anymore. Like, obviously, people are going to be just perfectly fine. This is so fucking ridiculous. The Sabine twist that upset prequel fans. At the end of episode 1 of Ahsoka, Natasha Liu Bordizzo's Sabine Wren was ambushed by 2 droids that stole a map to find Grand Admiral Thrawn's location. Blah, blah, blah. In possession of Ezra Bridger's green lightsaber, Sabine tried to fight off Shin, but was ultimately bested, which resulted in Shin stabbing Sabine through the abdomen with her lightsaber in a shocking twist. Look at this thing. And, like, she should have kind of been moving it around or moved it one way or another, but no, of course. You don't need to. In Disney Star Wars, you just want to stab them and leave them so that they can recover not that long after. Of course, a lot of people are remembering this moment from the Obi-Wan Kenobi series where Reva just gets stabbed through the chest, through the abdomen. And of course, people are pointing out, look at what happened to poor Qui-Gon. Qui-Gon is the only motherfucker that just sits there and dies from the lightsaber wound. People are pointing out, at least Harrison Ford's Han Solo died after getting stabbed. Of course, he fell to his death in all likelihood, not because of the stab. This is Disney Star Wars, so he was probably fine if he hadn't fallen. But you've got Reva right there. You've got, obviously, now you've got Sabine joining that crew. You've got, right here, the Inquisitor, who you could argue, well, he's got multiple stomachs. That's why he survived. Like, why are you still doing this? It shouldn't be shocking anymore in Disney Star Wars when someone gets stabbed through the gut, through the chest, through the abdomen, somewhere with a lightsaber, because they're perfectly fine. In Sabine's case, they took her to the hospital, no problem. She wore a little back to patch and she was good to go. No problem. It's just one of these things that seems so stupid. You didn't need to do this. You could have had Sabine. I put a whole review over on our Campus Live. You can go check it out. But you could have easily just had Sabine get beaten or get force pushed or something to show that she got beat. You didn't have to stick a hole through her chest, but because you wanted to give people a little death fake out or something, you did. And it's just so stupid and pathetic that they continue to do this with absolutely no repercussions. Although in a universe where you decide to bring Darth Maul back after being literally bisected, I suppose, who could possibly die and who can't come back when you're talking about the Star Wars universe in its current iteration. But certainly when it comes to Disney Star Wars and being stabbed through the chest, it doesn't matter too much. There's a lot of people reacting to this. All you got to do, I'm sure if you open up X or social media or whatever, you'll see some people with these takes. How the hell did Qui-Gon Jinn die from being stabbed by Maul, and yet Reva and Sabine survive? Me, a Qui-Gon Jinn stan, seeing Sabine take a saber to the abdomen and survive. Qui-Gon watching Sabine get stabbed in the stomach and survive. Time after time, this just seems to happen. But what do you guys think? Are you surprised that yet again, another Disney Star Wars twist, somebody else gets stabbed in the abdomen and is perfectly fine just a day later? Let me know your thoughts about all this in the comments section below. Smash a like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, share this video out there, and I'll talk to you later.